Hey guys, my name is Joshua Stevens, and this song is called Stay. Lifeless through a hair, it radiates a presence. Shadow on the wall tells me to count my blessings. Don't wanna let go of this energy. The way your lips are looking, oh, it's killing me. I'm fighting a battle every time you walk by. Should I stare, should I speak? Tell me, don't lie. It's this cause we're fighting for. If there's a chance that I'll win, you know I'll go to war. You know I'll go to war. It only takes a match to light up a room. I'd say you're more like the sun, and I'm just a star light years away. But Neptune can see what you've done, and I'm about to explode, and that's okay, 'cause I'll find a way to reach out to you, and that's where I'll stay. That's where I'll stay, yeah. Are you wearing a mask? There's nothing to hide. No, it's not a movie where the cops stop by. In this moment we are all alone. Now I'm sitting still, I'm sitting like a stone. In this moment there is only one rule. Love me, be honest, and don't try to act cool. You're scared but want intimacy, so you call the shots. Tell me, how's it gonna be? How's it gonna be? Oh, it only takes a match to light up a room. I'd say you're more like the sun, and I'm just a star light years away. But Neptune can see what you've done, and I'm about to explode, and that's okay, 'cause I'll find a way to reach out to you, and that's where I'll stay. Gotta get back. Gotta get back, yeah. Gotta get back, 'cause it only takes a match to light up a room. I'd say you're more like the sun, and I'm just a star light years away. But Neptune can see what you've done, and I'm about to explode, and that's okay, 'cause I'll find a way to reach out to you, and that's where I'll stay. That's where I'll stay. That's where I'll stay. Oh, I'll find a way to reach out to you, and that's where I'll stay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey.
the moment.
Yep.
Josh Stevens here with us on
Hello.
Just You Guys Talking.
Where are you from?
I'm from Florida.
Okay.
Okay, what part?
Lakeland? It's like Central Florida. It's in between
Okay.
Tampa and Orlando. It's the best way to describe it.
Yeah. Nice.
Cool,
Yeah, it's
cool.
close to Disney.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Good stuff. How often do you go to Disney?
Not a lot. Went there a lot as a kid,
There
but
we go.
not anymore.
We went to Universal a couple months ago.
You ever get over there?
Universal? Oh, yeah. All the parks.
Universal's
Animal
sick.
Kingdom.
Nice.
All this stuff.
What's your favorite ride at Universal?
Is that the one with Tower of Terror?
No.
Where's that on?
That's
That has like the Hulk ride,
it's got, yeah,
the Harry
with
Potter
music and
world.
stuff.
I've never been to the Harry Potter world. I'm a Star
Okay.
Wars guy.
There we go.
Really?
Yeah.
Not
Alright.
so much Harry Potter, but Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
Gotcha.
What's your favorite
That's
Star
my
Wars
stuff.
movie?
Star Wars movie? Oh, man.
Okay, actually, better question.
That's tough, man.
Rank them.
Rank. Oh my God.
Ooh, that
Dude,
might
I'm
be
gonna
tougher.
get some serious some serious hate from this from some people.
Hey, it's your opinion.
I'm gonna
I can't hate you too much.
Oh man, are we counting the new ones?
Yes.
Counting the new ones. I'd have to say probably 6. Return of the Jedi, obviously, it's a classic. 3 is a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe 4, and then 2, and then probably 1. 1's great, but it's just most of it's a pod race.
Yeah.
And it kind of gets old.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
the ending scene with Darth Maul is great.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. R.I.P. Qui-Gon Jinn.
Right.
Gone but not forgotten.
So great.
Yep. All right, let's see. Well, in terms of your music, what are some things that inspire you to create?
Oh man, that's a good question. Honestly, man, I would just say the biggest thing is like when people ask me that, I can't think of like one particular thing. It's just it's kind of just like your life. Like as a songwriter, you're a storyteller, and so it's not just like one thing happens and you're like, oh man, like these songs. It's just kind of like everything that happens, like that accumulation, and then from that you can kind of pull creative ideas.
Yeah.
I guess, and so I think that's why it's so important as a creative person, and for all creative people out there, just to stay around that energy and stay around things that inspire you, because if you're just around analytics and numbers all day, it's kind of hard to write songs about anything besides math or anything like that.
But you ever try and like write a song or work on something when you're just not feeling it,
Absolutely.
but you want to make something?
Writer's block.
Yeah. Oh.
Writer's block.
How do you get over that?
Ooh. Writer's block is very real.
It is.
I would say for me, I love the outdoors, and so I usually would, if it's the right time of year, especially just go hiking somewhere.
Oh, for sure.
Especially being in Nashville, there's like waterfalls and mountains around here, not too far, and so just anything for me, just going outside really just helps that to flow again. But,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard, man. Sometimes you just got to push through it. I mean, I've been in writes before where it's just, just nothing. Just like you try to finish a song and then nothing comes, and it's so weird because, you hear some people say how songs just kind of can come through you, and that sounds kind of cliche, but there's a lot to it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I've had that happen where, like, I'll be in the shower or something like that.
And it just hits you.
Or it's like, I'll literally just jump out and like, I need to write. And I won't even know, necessarily what it is I need to write about. But it's just something, if you're aware enough of that feeling, if you've experienced it before, you can know. And I think most writers will attest to that. It's like, I have to write.
Right.
And then sometimes it's like, it's nothing. So it's a funny thing, man. It's weird.
Comes and goes.
Yeah, it's
sure.
a beautiful thing.
What about musically? What are some other bands or artists that influence you?
Man, it's changed a lot over the years, but I would say nowadays, some of my biggest ones nowadays I just really look up to are, of course, Ed Sheeran, Charlie Puth. I really dig a lot of his stuff. The Weeknd, I love his vocals.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
Fantastic.
I used to be obsessed with my first kind of influence was Jack Johnson.
Oh, okay.
Growing up in Florida and going to the beach all the time, it was like it's like a sin if you didn't listen to him. And so I just went through a phase, man, where I just learned every Jack Johnson song on the guitar, and he'd sing it. And so, but now some more of the pop singer-songwriters are Charlie Puth, Shawn Mendes.
Yep.
He's great.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what brought you out to Nashville? Like, why'd you choose to come here over somewhere else?
I mean, basically the only reason I'm out here is to go to school and for music. I mean, it was pretty hard to leave the beach. I mean, I love the ocean, and so growing up in Florida my whole life, and then being landlocked in Nashville, is really weird. But definitely the music scene up here. I mean, Lakeland, where I'm from, it's a pretty small town. It's a great city, but there's not a whole lot music-wise, and so I was like, my dad looked at me and was like, well, if this is what you want to do, you got to get out of here.
Yep.
And so I did, and I definitely missed Florida a lot first year, first year I came
because it's a big change, like climate,
I mean, man, yeah,
it's just
everything's different. Around. I mean, there's seasons.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen in Florida.
Right.
I mean, everything's just green, year round, and it was just one of those things where I came up here and like the first time I saw leaves change was like a couple years back when I first moved up here, and it was amazing. And so there was a lot of good things about moving up here, but definitely like I really missed being in Florida in some regards, Disney, things like that.
Yeah.
Like the beach especially, things like that. I grew up, doing in most water sports like surfing, skimboarding. I just love doing that type of thing. So
For sure.
What's your favorite out of things like that?
back in high school, I used to wakeboard a lot,
Okay.
and so probably wakeboarding. But now I love to surf now.
Can you do any flips or anything?
Yeah, I kind of started to try to get into some of that, and I wiped out real bad a couple times, and I figured out, I don't think this is for me anymore.
Yeah.
It's
No, some of those wipeout. I've never officially gotten up wakeboarding, but I did a whole bunch of just water skiing.
Yeah.
And learning to water ski when I was young and weak was like, fall.
You'll get ripped.
Fall.
It's fun.
I even learned when I was maybe 13 or 14, and it was still like I had one wipeout, and
you don't
after
forget
that,
them.
it was like, all right, I'm done for today.
Your body just
I'm
says like, I
chilling.
don't want to do this anymore. A couple of concussions later, and you're like, no, it's
that's
not
true.
worth it, man. Yeah, especially when you start going to the cable parks and stuff, and it's fun, but yeah, it just wasn't.
At what cost?
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's good.
What
time.
about with regards to music? Where did you start with that journey?
Yeah, I got my start in my school that I went to back in elementary, middle school. St. Paul was a St. Paul Lutheran Church and school, and so it was both. And so the praise band leader of the church started giving lessons, and so I just started playing in the praise band there every week, and then would start playing in church with the grown-ups eventually.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I got started.
Okay,
Nice.
Learned guitar, and then I've just always been singing, I guess, but he taught me guitar and some drums and keyboard and stuff like that. And so to put together a band with some of my friends, and we just started playing weekly in praise band and whatever. Yeah, it was a great time. It was great because no matter what you did, if you messed up, in church, everyone's singing hymns and stuff. Everyone's just like, praise Jesus, like everyone's like, no one's gonna get mad at you. Everyone's just like hallelujah. And so it's great. It's a really good place to start.
It's a nice training ground.
Yeah, I think I've heard Justin Timberlake in an interview one time say something similar. It's like, nothing bad's gonna happen from that. It's a great training.
Some of the best singers that I can think of start in church. Like that's where they get their background, especially a lot of more soulful people.
Oh yeah, that soul, that R&B aspect too. I love it.
Yep, it's good stuff.
For sure.
Okay, well, in terms of transitioning from Florida to Tennessee, outside of the weather, what were some other things that you had to get reacclimated to?
Well, yeah, the weather was a big one. I had to buy something besides tank tops.
Yep.
And sandals. So I had to get a whole new wardrobe. I'd say also just, being in a real big city was really strange for me at first, having even just like, it sounds silly now, but like underground parking and things like that. I mean, in Florida, if you dig deep enough, you're going to hit water. And so, there's no basements really. We have like the second highest hill in all of Florida. Like in our city, it's like 100 feet, and we go over it and we all like freak out, but it's like 100 feet. It's nothing. And, it's coming up here, obviously the weather and then just the size was it was pretty wild. But I mean, those are just a couple little things. The biggest thing was just, the music. The first time I came up here, I'll never forget, there was, my dad and I were shadowing Belmont, and we were just walking downtown, and there's like music notes on the drains and stuff, and it's like so cool.
Yeah.
And it's just like, where else, in the world could you find that? And I think that was just one of the coolest things. I was like, this is where I'm supposed to be right now. As much as I miss and as much as I love my family back home, it's like they all agree. It's this is where I need to be right now.
Yeah,
sure.
So
well, it's good to have that feeling of just like, hey, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm here.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a good thing to remind yourself. Especially, I think everybody kind of gets that. Especially first year, you're away from your family. Everyone's kind of like nervous, and you don't know. You're like, oh man, I have to do my own laundry and do all my own stuff.
Yeah.
And, I think it's one of those things that it's really good to remind yourself in those moments. It's like, I can do this. Like this is, where I'm supposed to be. This is where everything's pointing.
Yep.
At least for now. And if that changes, then I might go back one day. But I think this is where I need to be.
Yep, for sure. What direction are you trying to take your music, and what do you hope to get out of it?
I think what I'm really trying to do, man, is just get my music out there any way that I can. And, right now I go to Belmont University here in Nashville, and that seems like, the route that I should be taking right now, and it feels right. But, it's kind of a joke, amongst people at Belmont. I'm sure y'all have heard, and like Berkeley and stuff. It's like, if you graduate, like you didn't make it. That's kind of like the joke. And, you know, so I don't know, maybe I'll be at Belmont for a while, maybe not. And, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. Only time will tell. But, I mean, if that's, you know, eventually one day, you know, joining with forces, you know, teaming up with a record label or something, or something of that nature, then that's, you know, that's the route I'm open to, you know. Nowadays, especially with, you know, so much online distribution and things like that, it's like, you know, you raise the question of, is that even necessary, you know? And I don't know. And so just, you know, whatever seems to present itself, you know.
For sure.
I think I'm open to it, you know. I'm just really focused on getting my sound and my music, my message out there, you know, any way that I can, you know, sharing that.
What kind of messages, I guess this can be very broad, because asking you what kind of messages you write about in your music, it just depends on experience of life, but what kind of things do you hope people can learn from?
Absolutely. I would say the biggest message in some of my music, you know, obviously there's just so many incredible artists out nowadays, especially like we were talking about a minute ago with all this online do-it-yourself type thing, and everybody has such a unique message, and I don't think necessarily my message is any better per se than someone else's, but one thing I really enjoy writing about is, I just, like I said, I love connecting with people, and I think that one way I try and do that is writing music that will uplift people, and writing music, you know, like I had a song out a while ago called The Fighter, and it was about somebody very important in my life who, that song it was my hope and dream, and it ended up doing this, you know, that song would help her through a really tough time. And it just, you know, it just made me like so happy when she would call me and just tell me, you know, that song, or like shoot me a text like, that song helped me with so much.
Wow.
And it was like, that was one of those moments when, you know, it hit me. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's like this isn't, you know, just a song. Like,
it just makes it that much more real.
Right. I mean, you know, to some people, it is just that. They hear it and like, oh, that's pretty, it's nice, whatever, it's cool. But, you know, to some people, it's like, it's affecting them in such an impactful way. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, that was the moment for me when I was like, whoa, it's like, I can really, you know, help, you know, people here, help heal the world, you know, instead of feed the problem, you know, just, you know, help spread like your positivity. I mean, it's cliche, absolutely. But I mean, it's a real thing, you know. It's whatever you know, think about, whatever you talk about, whatever you hang around, you become that.
Yep.
And so I really want to do my part in that, I guess.
Yeah, and that's a really special thing, because I feel like music and culture is such a powerful tool in shaping us as people. Oh, yeah. And so for someone to come to you and say that like, that actually had a fingerprint on my life, that's a good feeling.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. You know, people, you can't really separate, you know, all of that, you know, music, culture, and it's like, you know, people nowadays especially are writing so many songs. I mean, politics, I mean, even things like that. I mean, I'm not going to go into all that, but I was just, my point was, you know, more of, you know, I mean, even just recently, you know, people writing about things in government that they don't like or they want change, or maybe they even do like, you know, it's a way, especially when you're well known, to get a message out there and, you know, say, hey, this is good, we're doing this is good, or this is not so good, we need to look at this. And, you know, not even necessarily judge it, but just say, this is something we need to look at, and this is something we can change. And I think it's like we were saying a minute ago, there's nothing, you can't disconnect all of them. It's all one. It's connected.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Definitely. All right, I got one more question. Okay. If you put a nuclear bomb in the Mariana Trench, bottom,
right, of course,
what would happen to the planet? That's the lowest place on the thinnest part of the crust.
That's the most important question, you've asked all night.
It is. It's the only one that matters.
What would happen?
Yeah.
I would like to think that, you know, there'd be some insane sci-fi monster down there that would evolve and come out of that.
Like Cthulhu?
Maybe Cthulhu, or maybe, you know, just release like a megalodon, or, you know, something along those lines. Yeah. You know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, you know, megalodon's hiding in the trench, but you never know, man, you know. And I would like to say, if that happened, we'd probably be hurting, but I think some of those sci-fi monsters might come out of it, and so we'd probably get some pretty cool movies out of it. So
I think that would be a guarantee.
So as long as no one was hurt, I think it'd be worth it. I think it'd be a pretty cool experiment.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the answer.
Mariana Trench.
I'm not gonna hear the end of that. Not advocating.
Now, if it happens, if it actually happens,
This is the man to blame.
yep.
Oh man,
Josh
I'm
Stevens.
not gonna hear the end of that one.
Thank you very much for coming on the show. We appreciate you
Yeah.
coming out and playing
Thank
some
you
music
guys
with
so
us.
much.
Yeah, appreciate it.
This song is called Dance. When you dance and the light is falling down on your body, and there's no one else around, you can't read my mind. Do I need to say a word? 'Cause I still fall as hard as the day I met you. Trying to prove your love, but I won't let you. So I see it every day and every single way. You make time stand still, so we dance forever. More than my lover, girl, you're my treasure. But you gotta know you shine. I can't believe you're mine. When you dance now, the room just fades away. You make your own rhythm, your body as the music plays. Oh, you can read my mind. Do I need to say a word? 'Cause I still fall as hard as the day I met you. Trying to prove your love, but I won't let you. So I see it every day and every single way. You make time stand still, so we dance forever. More than my lover, girl, you're my treasure. But you gotta know you shine. I can't believe you're mine. The song is called Runaway. I don't know what to tell you. Why does it seem so hard to show you how I feel, to let down my guard? And I don't wanna wake up in the morning knowing I did you wrong, no. But I've been waiting so long. Are we friends or lovers too? Lie to me now, tell me what's true. I don't know if this is physical or something more, but I don't wanna hurt you, so I gotta know for sure before I make a move and throw all this away. So stop coming closer, because I might tell you to stay. So run away, run away, run away. Be my little runaway. When you come over now. I don't want you to leave. There's truth in your eyes, I know you must see. And I don't control the world, there's things I don't understand, no. I would do anything if I could take your hand, oh. Are we friends and lovers too? Lie to me now, tell me what's true. Oh, I don't know if this is physical or something more, but I don't wanna hurt you, so I gotta know for sure before I make a move and throw all this away. So stop coming closer, because I might tell you to stay. So run away, run away, run away. Be my little runaway. Oh, 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 oh. I don't know if this is physical or something more, but I don't wanna hurt you, so I gotta know for sure before I make a move and throw all this away. So stop coming closer, because I might tell you to stay. I don't know if this is physical or something more, but I don't wanna hurt you, so I gotta know for sure before I make a move and throw all this away. So stop coming closer, because I might tell you to stay. So run away, run away, run away. Be my little runaway.
Hey guys, you're watching Just Two Guys Talking. This is Joshua Stevens. Be sure to keep an eye out for my new single coming out soon called Runaway, which will be released sometime this year. So.
You may go home. Thank you, sir.
Dude, that was fun, man.
Yeah, for
I feel like that went pretty well.
Yeah.
I feel like that just like flowed. I was like